Hi guys, my name is Scott Mueller and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a homemade frittata. So there's a frittata and there's a quiche, and what a quiche is it has that nice crust on the bottom, but today we're going to be making a frittata which has no crust at all, which makes it just a little bit healthier. So let's go over the ingredients. We have just a little bit of ground turkey, we have some milk or you can use cream, we have some bell peppers and a little bit of spinach. You can use whatever vegetables you have around the house. We have some salt, some pepper, some Tabasco, some sharp cheddar, and we have right there 6 eggs. And you can also put in some egg whites if you want to make it a little bit healthier as well. So we're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to go ahead and add our ground turkey to a skillet. And we're going to go ahead and mash this all up. Here we go. And into that, there's going to be enough fat from here. You can add a little bit of olive oil if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and add some of my veggies. Like I said, you can go ahead and add any type of vegetables that you have around the house, whether it's onion, you can add some tomato, you know, whatever you want to do. This is your kitchen. Do what you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cook down for a little bit, and I'll show you what we have in a little bit. Our vegetables and our ground turkey is all cooking. We're going to go ahead and focus on our egg mixture. So we're going to go ahead and add just our salt and pepper, our milk, or like I said, you can also do cream. And I like to add a little bit of spice. This is completely optional, but I like to add a little bit of Tabasco just to give it a little bit more flavor. Now I'm going to go ahead and give this a nice little whisk. All right, that looks perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and let this sit here, and I'll show you what to do in a little bit. All right, so this is actually looking perfect. You can see that we have just a little bit of color on our ground turkey, and just some of our veggies are starting to sweat. We're going to be cooking this for a little bit longer, so that is perfect. At this time, you want to make sure that you preheat your oven to about 400 degrees. So what we're going to do here is now add our egg mixture, and you're just going to let this sit in here for about 4 to 5 minutes until the bottom's able to set. Now I want to point out, this is very important. Since we are going to be throwing this in the oven, you want to make sure that you have something that is oven safe. No plastic or no rubber on the end so it doesn't melt obviously in the oven. So that's just very important. Keep that in mind. I'm going to let this sit here for about 4 to 5 minutes and I'll check in with you in a little bit. All right, so it's been about 4.5 minutes and this is looking perfect, exactly what I want it to look like. Now we want to go ahead and add our cheese on top. So what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to throw this in the oven for about 8 minutes, and then we're going to turn on the broiler for additional 2 minutes, just to get that nice golden brown on top, and also to melt the cheese and give it a little bit of color. But this is looking perfect. I'm going to go ahead and pop it in the oven, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. My frittata is done, and it is a nice golden brown. I'm going to go ahead, and if you did it right, this is always my favorite part. It should be able to just slide right on out of the pan. And it looks so good, but it smells even better. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and slice this up. This is such a fun way to go ahead and cook this. And it feeds so many people, and it's such a great meal to have in your repertoire of things to cook. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these. And I want you to come close and go ahead and look at this. You can see all of those different things in there. We got our turkey and our spinach and our little bit of bell pepper. And then you have that beautiful cheese on top. All right, let me get myself a fork and I'm gonna go ahead and try it. All right, here we go. You know, something really good about this meal is it's just such an easy way for you to get some vegetables in whatever you're eating. There's such a nice little bit of spice in there. It has just such wonderful flavors, and I know that it's something healthy. This is such a great recipe to have in your repertoire of things that you can make. It's something so easy, and I can make it, and it'll last me, and I can put it in breakfast sandwiches, breakfast burritos, whatever I want. This is perfect. I hope you guys really enjoyed this recipe. I'm gonna leave it down below. And if you do make it, as always, please do share it with me. Until next time, thanks guys, bye-bye.